on the salivary screening for celiac disease. I talked a while back, probably last summer, about Dr. Tom O'Brien when I heard him speak, and he was talking about a great new test that is a saliva test for celiac disease. Wouldn't be a blood test, but I believe it would still have to be confirmed with, excuse me, a small intestine biopsy. But the U.S. is one of the very few countries that actually has to have a positive biopsy to diagnose celiac disease. We're the only one that consider it, I shouldn't say the only one, but one of the few that actually considers this the gold standard, that you have to have a positive biopsy to have celiac. I spoke with Dr. Rodney Ford one time, who's a leading researcher and doctor in Australia, which is light years ahead of us as far as celiac and gluten-free goes. And he said to me that he basically doesn't believe in the endoscopy, doesn't believe in all of this, doesn't think it should be part of the testing. But anyway, I mean, we're in a different place. But anyway, all this brings me to a new study that's been published very recently in the Journal of Pediatric Gastroenterology and Nutrition. And basically they screened, oh man, I cut my notes off. Oh, sorry. Screened 4,048 children using saliva samples that were tested for anti-tissue transglutaminase, which is the TTG test, and the immunoglobulin, which is the IgA test. Of these children, 32 tested positive for TTG IgA antibodies, while 9 had borderline levels. 31 of the 32 positive children plus 3 of the 9 borderline children tested positive in blood tests for celiac disease. 28 of the children showed villus atrophy and intestinal biopsies, while 1 had MARSH1 damage consistent with very early celiac disease. 3 of the children started a gluten-free diet without even undergoing an endoscopy. And many of these children in this test were asymptomatic, so it's important to remember. And just this test, that was conducted just shows us that there's definitely a possibility of effective celiac screening done in a saliva test. And this was not even conducted in the U.S. This was conducted in Italy. And so it just shows you that I'm really excited about this saliva test that's on the market. It's had great research. It has had great results here in the States, so I'm hoping it's about to be released for doctors to use here. So anyway, I thought that was interesting research, and I thought you guys probably should know it. So that's all for now. Hope everyone's doing well out there. As always, it's from have not to have in gluten-free dining. Thanks for watching.